Hey you guys, thanks for hanging out with me. All right, so today I'm gonna walk you through exactly what the process is for getting your ham license. Why would you wanna do that? Well, you've heard of ham, you clicked on the link and you're curious. The benefit of ham is not only are there over 3 million ham operators worldwide, but if you're off the grid, which is where overlanders tend to hang out, that's going to be one of the only forms of communication available to you. Also, in the unfortunate event that we do have some kind of an emergency, whether that be worldwide or nationwide or even locally, ham radio will likely be the only way you can communicate because that cell phone that you have is going to be no good. In past local and national emergencies, cell phone service has become overloaded, and if something greater should happen, it might just be unavailable. Also, you know, in the movies when you see people off grid, they're communicating on their awesome radios and there's no static? That's because they're using ham, not CB. So really, Overland Bound advocates that every Overland Bound member gets their ham license and operates a ham radio. We have a number of communication standards, and ham is at the top of the list. We operate at 146.46 as the standard, and we'd like you to get your license because it really is the most reliable way to communicate off the grid. Also, you can actually reach somebody from off the grid. If you have CB and a cell phone and you're off the grid and you need help, likely you're not going to be able to get a message out because the range just isn't there. With ham radio, you've got the range and you've got the clarity to be able to communicate, and communication is absolutely essential. All right, let's jump right in. We'll talk about the process. I just went out to Modesto. A huge thanks to the group out there and to Pat for organizing the event for Overland Bound members. We had 22 members get their ham license. So I took the test yesterday, and I'm not going to tell you yet whether I passed. Now, because I have a little bit of test taking anxiety, what I did before I went to take the test is I downloaded an app on iOS, and the name of that app was Ham Test Prep Technician for the technician class license. And Patrick Maloney, you did a fantastic job creating an app. And with the app, it has all of the question reference. It is updated. And here's the key with the app. Basically, you just start taking the test from the practice pool, and you take the test over and over and over again. There are going to be 35 questions out of approximately 400. You need to get 26 of them right. So there's a lot of information you need to learn, but by going through and retaking the test again and again and again, you just keep taking it, and soon enough you'll start passing. Here is my complete test taking history, and you can see eventually I started passing consistently. Now, your second step is going to be to find a local test in your area. You can go over to the ARRL website, that is the National Association of Amateur Radio, or we'd like you to go over to overlandbound.com, and man, right there in the forums we got a section for all about overland communications specifically. So if you're interested in overlanding and how communications are used, that's a section for you. Right up at the top, you'll find an area, and we'll engage our members and our committee on where to get your ham test locally. Now, to take your test, you got a couple of options. If you do a lot of studying through that app, you can get prepared enough so you can go right in and just take the test. You'll be in and out in a few minutes. However, if you don't have time to do all the studying and you want to do it in one day, you can do what we did, which is to go into what's called a ham cram, do all the studying in one day, take your test at the end of the day, pass, and have your license. Hey guys, I'm here with Pat. Pat, so what are we looking at in here? Pat's Overland Bound member, and he's gonna help me pass the test.
We're doing a ham cram today for Overland Bound members here in Modesto, California. And also the coordinator for Stanislaus County ARES, which is the Amateur Radio Emergency Services. And this is our radio room here that we have for the county. And this is where all of our gear is, where we serve the county in a volunteer capacity, where we take the radios and back them up with emergency communications for police and fire, etc. And we have all of our deployable gear here for all of our people that need to go out in the field and set up any kind of communications. We can do anything from communications for just one-on-one back to this area, or we can set up we can go to a forward area, set up email without internet, just using radio. We have tracking devices, we've got a mesh network, we've got all kinds of things that we use to support our county in emergencies. The ham is always the best way to go.
Go.
Welcome. We're glad to see everybody here, and hope everybody passes today. Get your call signs and get out there and start using your ham radio. GMRS radio's got a lot more boost too. Satisfaction. Reliability.
The point here with the mantra more or less for amateur radio is to get you. You guys both passed. Dave, Anna.
We did.
You guys both passed. How did you guys study?
We crammed it in.
Did you? Did you do it
Yeah.
all today, or did you use any apps or anything like that?
I did it all today.
You did it all today. How
All
about-
today, yeah.
Dave, you did it all today too. That's respectable. I cheated. Anthony, you just took the test.
Yes.
What was your biggest concern?
Retention,
Oh, being able to remember all that information.
8 hours of test prep,
Yep.
and 400 questions. That's a lot.
Wait, you passed? Well, right on.
Thank you.
Cool. Did you do any? Prep beforehand, or did you do everything today?
No, I had planned on it.
Right on. Now you got your ham license.
Yeah.
Great. So you just took the ham test.
Yep.
You passed.
Yes.
Did
By
you do-
the skin of my teeth.
Well, good job. You passed. What was your primary reason for getting your ham license?
Being able to communicate with the trail rigs that we all go out with. The handhelds sometimes work, they don't.
Yeah.
CB is limited with distance and trees and mountains and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Where we can actually communicate with ham greater distances.
What are you excited about? I mean, now you got your ham license. What are you?
I get to install my Yaesu 400 XDR
Right on.
as soon as it comes in the mail.
Cool.
So, and I get to use it.
Cool. Right on. Hey, congrats.
Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, right on, right on. Anything else we should say anything else we should say I can cut together later? Or?
Yeah, Corey, you need to get your ham license.
Corey, get your ham license. Thanks, Pat. Hey,
thank
thanks
you for
all the
coming
stuff
out.
you did, yeah. Hey, so I passed. You know, a lot of folks, they didn't do any test prep. They came to the ham cram. They just studied today, and they passed. When I walked out, we had a 100% success rate on passing. So the ham cram really works. You guys can go in and do it in a day. Ham is the best form of communication when you're off the grid to contact other folks and be able to communicate with the outside world if you need to. So we really encourage everybody to get their ham license, and you can do it in a day. It's not that hard. Me, I cheated. I looked at flashcards for like 6 hours yesterday because I was paranoid. I had test anxiety. I was paranoid I wouldn't be able to do it. But I did it. I passed. I got the license. You guys should do it too. Here's what I'm going to say about getting your license. Getting your license is easy enough that it's only the beginning. There is a rich community out there willing to help you improve your ham skills. What you are going to learn when you take the test, no matter how you study, is you're going to learn how to be a responsible ham operator, how to communicate and what is appropriate. So even if you don't yet understand all the technical details of operating a ham radio, you'll be able to get on your radio and you'll be able to conduct yourself in a manner that is appropriate for the community to make sure that you get your intended message out where it should go. All right, that's it. How to get your ham license in 3 easy steps. We hope to hear you on the air and see you on the trail. If you like the video, hit the subscribe button. We really do appreciate it. It helps us out. Hope you guys are having a happy holidays. And until next time, outfit and explore.